Hello and welcome back to the Football Chats podcast. It is episode number 62 today. Really rattling through the numbers now as we're on to discuss Tottenham. We're going through the series of all the Premier League clubs and previewing their current season to come and looking back at last season as well. On to Tottenham then today. Last season was one of two halves, I'd argue.
Yes.
The first half, a Nuno Espirito Santos shit show.
Yeah.
Which is fun to say, but yeah, they just couldn't find a win to save their lives. There was really poor performances. They looked really naff. They sacked him, brought in Antonio Conte, and everything changed. Conte looked really, really good. The team played really, really well. I think if they were still in the Conference League when he joined, they probably would have won that. But unfortunately, Nuno Espirito Santo had already got them knocked out of that. So yeah, but Conte did well considering he didn't have a full season. It wasn't his squad. He did very, very
well. For a half season, he managed to drag them into the Champions League spots for next year.
And the January signings they made were very promising, and they're looking very good going into this window. I think a title charge is probably on the cards for next year.
I think definitely. Also, as you said, January signings last year: Bentancur, Kulusevski. Was anyone else? Was they just the two?
It was those two, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Sergio Romero at the start of the season was a very good bit of business.
They changed the season really.
Yeah.
That front three of Son, Kane, Kulusevski was on fire for the end of the season.
Because Kulusevski has joined a permanent, hasn't he?
Yes, I believe so. Okay. And then midfield two of Højbjerg and Bentancur.
Because I know it was up in the air for a bit.
So nicely.
Yeah, Kulusevski's there. Okay.
That midfield two worked really well together. We saw Reguilon and Ryan Sessegnon on the left hand side really coming to their own. Like right hand side, Emerson Royale was alright at times.
Doherty looked very, very good until obviously picked up that injury.
And then the back three of Ben Davies, Romero, and who was the other one?
Usually either Vincent Sanchez or Rodon or
they
Dyer.
They look really comfortable.
Dyer played quite a bit.
And it's the first time I've seen a Tottenham defence look comfortable.
Yeah.
Antonio Conte has turned Ben Davies into a fantastic left centre half.
Do you reckon he'll play much this year? I don't think he will. He's a good player.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he'll play much because they've made changes, which we'll get into when we do our squad keep or sell. Should we just roll into that then?
Yeah.
Squad keep or sell. In the goalkeepers. Are we going to keep him? Probably. Hugo Lloris.
He can stay.
I don't think he's great, but they don't have a young. They've got to wait. They've not got a good backup because Fraser Forster. They just brought him in from Southampton on a free.
Might want to back up Faber.
He's a fine backup.
Yeah.
Well, if Tottenham,
true.
Yeah, if they lose Lloris, he'll be all right. Brandon Austin is their third choice. He's just a youngster.
Yeah, he's just there.
He is 23 now, though. I don't really see him being the future of Tottenham. Joshua Keeley, the 19-year-old, seems to be a lot more logical, a bit more of a logical option.
He's third keeper.
Well, I think they'll probably give him a loan and keep
good point.
Brandon Austin at the club for very backup situations. Then on to the defenders, Matt Doherty.
100% keep, and if he can stay fit, he'll be fantastic on the right wing back.
Yeah, but at least they don't need to play Emerson Royale anymore for a reason we'll get on to later. But Sergio Reguilon...
Again, fantastic left wing back.
I'd sell.
Really?
Yeah, easy. They've got two options at left wing back who are better now.
Sorry, I forgot.
And I would happily let Sergio Reguilon go back to Spain and recoup some money.
Definitely, so if we go back to Sevilla, something like that. Not back to send him, but like sell him to Sevilla, or can't be Bilbao, can it? Because they can only sign from the Basque region.
Yeah.
So it would have to be.
Sorry, just to disclaim that we're not the EDL there for a second. Sevilla, even Atleti.
Yeah.
A bit of a.
Who's their left back?
Renan Lodi. But he's linked with Newcastle.
He's linked with Newcastle.
Yes.
He played left mid in the Champions League. So who's your left back?
Sergio Reguilon.
Yeah.
And also, it's the perfect thing to thingy from ex-Real Madrid player. Davinson Sanchez, please sell him. Yeah, that's what Tottenham fans are going to be saying. Please.
Sell him.
He's terrible.
They've also got some other good options.
They have made some additions. Emerson Royale.
Right, hear me out.
Oh God.
He wasn't shocking.
He was shocking.
He wasn't. I look back at the games against City. He was fantastic in
that one match. Every other match, he's awful.
He's a fine backup.
He's a third choice. Sell him.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Or at least loan to Southampton because they need players.
Do you want to stay? No. I like.
And also don't need a right back. That's like the position they don't need.
Don't need it.
Yeah, maybe Everton.
Yeah.
But they do have Nathan Patterson. On to Joe Rodon then.
He can sit around.
Okay, he's a solid.
If you're selling Dawson Sanchez, just let Joe Rodon sit around in case you need him.
Because you have Eric Dyer.
Yeah, he obviously
Keep and start. Christian Romero.
Keep and start.
Jathat Tanganga.
Don't start
him.
Do not start with
But rotate with Dyer. Ben Davies.
He was fantastic.
Keep, but he's not going to start because I've added someone this summer in the shape of Clement Longley.
That's a great sign.
Is it though? I think he's all right. I don't know whether he just was made look bad by that Barca team.
I think in a Conte system, a back three of Longley, Romero, and Dyer is very good.
Exactly what they need in left centre half, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
A left-footed centre back.
Ben Davies wasn't the quickest, and he is a left back, and he's a little bit old.
Yeah, fair enough. And then the other addition they've made, which is why we're letting Emerson Royale go, is DJ Spence. A very good signing.
He will rotate with Doherty. Obviously,
I think he'll be back up this year, rotation option-ish, and then starting next season.
But obviously, then if Doherty gets injured,
again,
DJ Spence comes in. I think Conte's gone, right, if Doherty gets injured again, I do not want Emerson Royale coming into the frame.
Well, Doherty is now 30, whereas DJ Spence is 21, so DJ Spence definitely the long-term replacement for...
And Ben Davies, to me, will come in as the rotation left wing-back.
Yeah, and left centre-back. I imagine Ryan Sessegnon will get more minutes at that left wing-back position,
Sessegnon will rotate with someone we'll get into in a minute.
Oh yeah, for some reason the midfielders will do him now because he's not a midfielder, really. It's Ivan Perisic. He'll play as their left wing back this season.
Yeah, him and Sessegnon will rotate, and I'll sell Reguilon.
I think Perisic should definitely start though.
Yeah.
It's weird that he's a midfielder on here, but he's a defender in FPL. This is the same app.
That is very true, but I don't care because there's a high chance he's going to score goals. So
yeah, exactly.
Just a little hint there. Perisic might be a good FPL pickup.
We'll do our FPL podcast on the after these. We'll probably be daily podcast now until the start of the Premier League season.
So much to do.
We've got all these to get through, and then all our pre-season stuff. But Oliver Skip, he's really rare by Tottenham fans. Lath in particular thinks he's quality.
I don't know why.
In our chat on stream, but
I do not know why. I've never rated this bloke at all.
He's all right. He's not going to
He
start.
can stick around.
There's 3 players ahead of him.
Yeah, I think so.
So he's a fine 4th choice. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
I think it's 4.
Keep and start every single game.
Yeah, fantastic.
Harry Winks, sell to Everton for 25 mil, mug him off, and then he'll be in the Championship next season where he'll actually play really well.
Yeah.
Winks is fine. He's not
Keep,
good.
skip,
He's fine.
sell, Winks.
Yes. Giovanni Lo Celso.
Great rotation option for that midfield.
Sell.
Really?
Villarreal going to want him back. He did so well last season.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you went out on loan. Yeah, don't sell him. They do sell him, sorry.
Do sell, yeah. Get him gone. He did fine last season at Villarreal, and I think he'd do better being at Villarreal than come back to Tottenham. Sessegnon
will be a great rotation option.
Exactly. Indeed. Dejan Kulusevski.
Obviously, we could be fantastic on that right wing.
Do you think he'll start?
I think he'll rotate because of Rick Charlison.
Okay, I thought you were going to not say his name, then they just did. But yeah, Richarlison would be, I think, starting over Kulusevski this year. I don't know, I think it'll be a fluidity rotation.
Exactly, and the impact that Kulusevski would have off the bench would be phenomenal.
Indeed, it would. Tanguy and Ndombele up next then.
He's all right.
Literally sell to anyone.
Yeah, that's very true.
Get money. Rodrigo Bentancur.
What a signing this was in January. He's
definitely.
Been fantastic.
Keep and start. Juve Basuma.
Oh, I completely forgot. That's why.
Keep him back up.
I did wonder why we were selling on the midfielders. I forgot Basuma. Yeah.
Well done. And they also brought in Pape Sarr, who is a very decent central midfielder, 19 years of age. Give him a few minutes, maybe FA Cup and stuff. And then Harvey White as well.
Yeah,
should be given some minutes this year, the
20-year-old.
So Winks get gone, and Ndombele get gone, Lo Celso get gone, and then Skip just chill. And then forwards, the final part, Song Heung-min. I think you need to get him gone. Not good enough, really. Of course, he's got to stay. Yeah, fantastic. Obviously, took the Golden Boot. I'd argue he's Tottenham's best player.
Yeah.
I think, especially if you're looking at last season, Tottenham's best player by distance. Then next up, Richarlison. Just joined the club. Don't think they're going to sell him in the same window. That would be mental.
Yeah. Keep Richarlison on.
Yeah, Richarlison's a good little player. I think it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Obviously, he won't play Southampton on the opening day.
No.
Because he threw a flare into the crowd when he was at Everton, so he's going to miss the opening match. I'm really worried as a Chelsea fan for his debut.
Yeah.
Because I think when we play Tottenham on the second game week, I'm worried he's going to score.
Probably.
Because he loves a game against Chelsea. It's a chance for him to show Tottenham how much he loves the club and stuff. Obviously, beating the rivals would be big for them. So, yeah, I think Richarlison could be very dangerous in that game. Harry Kane, then. Definitely.
Yeah,
I was going to say, you were really pondering on it. I don't know. should we let him go to Barcelona? Because they've got an endless money pit, so that's good.
Yeah.
Brian Hill.
So.
I think he's...
So.
Just keep him.
So.
Okay, so Son has a double leg break. Who's replacing him?
Kulusevski.
First, then you've got no rotation. It's the same front three every match.
Sessegnon, Perisic.
Sessegnon?
Will play there.
Perisic is decent cover. I think you keep Brian Hill. He was out on loan last season. He did alright. He's a good young talent.
Sell him to Valencia.
What's your problem with Hill?
He's rubbish.
He's 21.
And? Questionable.
He played 9 times last season.
Questionable.
He didn't score.
I'd sell him.
I would give him some minutes. But not loads. Lucas Moura. So why are you selling Hill but keeping Moura?
Moura is so much better.
Moura's 30, Hill's 21.
Well, I don't know. Okay, sell one of them, keep the other.
Okay, I'd probably keep the young one than the old one, but I'd keep them both. Troy Parrott has just gone out on loan, I believe.
Thank God for
to
that.
Preston North End.
Jesus.
I mean, where's Dane Scarlett? He's not in the squad, but Troy Parrott is. If Scarlett doesn't get a loan move, I swear Tottenham are ruining that man. He's a very good little player.
Yeah.
And they are not playing him.
No.
It's a shame. That squad keeper's well done. Their recruitment this summer has been excellent.
That's been
I
fantastic.
didn't really talk about too much. But Juve Basuma, very, very good option in midfield. Clement Longley just adds a little bit of quality, I think, in their back line. When he's swilling Ribena like wine. Ivan Perisic is a fantastic, fantastic experience head. And that's the type of player you do not get without Antonio Conte.
Also, I think isn't Basuma's whole court case thing cleared now? So I haven't got to worry about that.
Yes, they did. That was he was cleared of all charges just a few weeks back. Richarlison, very good option. Very, very good option. Great signing. 60 was a little bit steep, but he's a Prem rival, so it makes sense on that front. And then, I think that's it, isn't it? Oh, Pape Sarr, I guess, a very decent signing. Getting Kulusevski on a permanent, very good signing. Fraser Forster's a decent backup.
He's decent.
Very decent backup. So, yeah, I think I've got no grievances with that transfer.
Is there a position they need to improve in? I don't think so.
Maybe right centre back, I'd say. But people really rate Eric Dyer. So
I like Eric Dyer. But I'm English, so I'm going to say.
I'll see if there's any transfer rumours.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, I don't think they need to change a thing. I think they've got very good defensive rotation options. They've got good midfield rotation options. And up front, they've got good rotation options as well. I really like this Tottenham team, and it worries me.
Okay, well, Tottenham are not going to be selling Emerson Royale because he's extended his contract. So that's not happening. But, yeah.
What?
I imagine he will be...
Why have they done that, then?
He's only been there a year. How's he getting another... Ben Davies has been given another contract.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why
have they done that? Why have they given Emerson Royale a contract?
Which will keep him at Tottenham until 2025.
Why have they given Emerson Royale a contract?
And then Tottenham are looking to get one back on Liverpool after Luis Diaz chose to join Liverpool by signing a Liverpool target, Nicolo Barella.
That would be mental.
75 mil, apparently.
They'd have to change formation because there's no way they're going to start Højbjerg, Bentancur and Barella.
I guess you start Højbjerg,
and that's 3-5-2
Barella.
and you put Son and Kane up front. Or
Richarlison.
Richarlison.
Yeah, but then Kulusevski doesn't really fit into that unless he's playing right wing
Yeah.
back. Or play Son and Kane and then rotate Richarlison in there.
Yeah. And Kulusevski for you, mate.
Or just Barella and Højbjerg will be fine.
You're benching Bentancur.
Yeah. He's alright, he's nothing too great.
Okay.
He's a fine midfielder. He did really well last season, but I just think if you've got Barella, that's a huge step up.
I'll say we're looking at Bastoni and Skriniar, they seem to be off now, don't they?
Yeah, Inter are just like, we need money, but then as soon as anyone bids, they go, we don't need money.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't really know. Brian Hill could also leave the club. And Tottenham are interested in Nicolo Zaniolo.
Oh, what a deal that would be.
Mate, this Tottenham side is going to be ridiculous.
And they can
if they
take
get
that
Varane
risk,
and
because
Zaniolo.
if he gets injured, they've got Son, Kane, Kulusevski, Richarlison. So it doesn't matter if he gets injured.
Yeah.
That would be a great deal. As a Chelsea fan, I'm so
Apparently they've
worried.
bidded for Zaniolo today. Let's have a look at what Football London have said.
I'm really worried about this Tottenham side.
They're looking decent.
If they got Zaniolo and Brea, they win the league by a mile.
Tottenham submitted a 10 million offer. Are they taking the piss? If Roma accept that is the worst thing I've ever seen.
10 million for Zaniolo. 10?
That would be ridiculous. But also, apparently Bayern Munich are interested in Harry Kane.
Don't do that. Do not sell Kane.
Apparently, Conte said 130 mil.
Right.
I think if you get 130 mil, you let him go. You just start
10 mil for
start
Zaniolo.
Dane Scarlett.
If that happens...
Mate, if Roma say yes, that's perhaps the worst move I've ever seen from a club ever.
10 million
I know they've just got Dybala, but I don't think that replaces Zaniolo at all.
No, not a chance.
I think they perfectly complement each other. Loose predictions then. I think they'll be in the title fight.
100%.
I don't think they'll win it. Well,
If
they
get,
could.
if they get Zaniolo and Brea, I think they will.
The world is over. Tottenham win everything.
Yeah, genuinely. Champions League.
Especially at just 85 mil for the pair. That'd be ridiculous. There's no way Zaniolo goes to Tottenham for 10 mil. I refuse to believe that happens.
I will stop it personally.
If Roma accept that, I will find 10 mil and I'll buy Zaniolo.
Yes.
I'll match the bid.
Well, we bought him. What will we do with him?
I don't know. Have him on the pod every week. He's just here.
Can he speak English?
And we can Google Translate exists, mate. We'll be
the
alright.
longest podcast ever. We had to translate everything he said.
Yeah. Especially how dodgy Google Translate is.
Yeah.
He'll think we're asking what his favourite meal is and actually wanted to know what he thought of Jose Mourinho. That'd be really awkward then, because he's just telling us about, like...
Lasagna.
Yeah, he loves lasagna.
I love lasagna.
And we're just thrown. Anyway.
Loose predictions, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be up there.
100%.
They certainly will. Make sure to get your thoughts in the comments down below if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, then head on over to YouTube. And if you are on YouTube, then head on over to Spotify. Share the love across the platforms. The YouTube channel in the description has linked to all our other things, like TikTok if you love that, and Instagram if you don't want to see us post anything, because I rarely do.
But do follow
And
us.
Twitter. Twitter's a lot more active on there. And then, yeah, maybe if we get to 1 million Instagram followers, I'll post something. And then Spotify as well. Of course, podcasts go out on there. If you don't want to see us, you can just listen to us. And yeah, check us out on all platforms. Thank you all very much for watching / listening. See you next time.
So, yeah.